guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to episode 2 of my vlog Becoming a Pop Star. As you guys can see, I look a bit like a ghost right now because I don't have makeup on. I do have foundation on, which is why I look a little bit pale, but I thought for today's video I could chat to you guys while doing my makeup, just because it gives me something to do in the video so that I'm not just boring you guys by sitting still. And also you guys get to see how I usually do my daily makeup. So I am going to tell you guys the products that I use, but nothing in this video is sponsored. Just want to put that out there. I just enjoy talking about the products that I use. Anyway, so this is a She Glam concealer. As you can see, we're at like the last dregs of it. It's looking very empty. I'm gonna have to get some real soon, but yeah. Anyway, so let me update you guys while I do this. Basically, I've been wanting to post vlogs once a week. Like when I first started out, I told myself I would do one vlog a week. That obviously hasn't happened. I think I skipped 2 weeks. So we're now on the 3rd week since I posted my first vlog, and that's literally just because it's been so hectic, so crazy. I've been super busy with work and trying to work on my debut single at the same time. And yesterday when I was busy working on the single, I opened my FL Studio and my vocal recordings were all just gone. So that was not a fun time. I may have crashed out a little bit, genuinely, because that, like, it's so disappointing, you know, when you've put so much of your like heart and soul into something and then your computer just decides, well, we don't need that anymore. So yeah, so that was a lot. So I have to now re-record all of that. Just a quick pause in the story. I'm doing my eyebrows with this signature eyeshadow palette. As you can see, it's also almost finished, but I do have a backup of this brand which I've never used before, so hopefully when I do start using it, when this is completely done, hopefully it's still pretty good quality, because this is like my trusted eyebrow thing. I know it's an eyeshadow palette, guys, please don't call me crazy, but like it actually really looks so nice on my eyebrows. I just usually do this because I like filling out my eyebrows a little bit more. Anyway, back to what's been going on. So I've been super busy, and also another reason that I haven't posted a vlog is because I kind of was like, what do I post? Like, my first video is up, the introduction video, it's up. What do I do after that, you know? So I've kind of been doing like some research. Oh, that's gonna be in the way. Let's not. So anyway, like I was saying, I've been doing some research on like what to post that isn't gonna be boring, because like I said, I don't want to bore you guys. I don't want you guys to like come on here and watch these videos and go, that was a waste of my time. So I'm just trying to like make things interesting, but at the same time I also haven't really recorded much footage to go in my vlogs, which is why today I thought we could just sit and talk. I do have some questions that people have asked me, which I'll get to at the end of the video, but yeah, in the meantime we're just gonna chat about what's been happening. Let me just put some clips in my hair just to keep it out of my face for while I'm doing my makeup. Okay, anyway, so the past couple of weeks I've started really posting quite a lot on TikTok. TikTok is something I've always been afraid to post, and I've always wanted to post, but I like I said in my first video, I've always been kind of like a shy person. It's actually funny because my best friend that I've known since we were like 2-3 years old, she watched that video and she was like, "You shy?" So like that was funny, but I guess like knowing her for as long as I've known her, obviously I'm never gonna be shy around her, you know. And I guess when I was younger, like when I was a kid, I was very outgoing and like I was an entertainer. I enjoyed making people laugh and smile, and I was basically like always trying to be a bit of a clown and try and like make people have a good time, you know. But as I got older, I did start going more and more into this shell. I have been looking for the same makeup brush for the past 5 minutes or so, or a couple minutes that I've been talking. We're gonna skip that step. I was gonna do contour. This is also a She Glam, but the logo is like, I bought this like quite a few years ago, guys, so please ignore the condition that it's in. I was gonna do contour, but I can't find my contour brush. The life of a girl. It is what it is. So we're gonna skip that step. And I'm gonna go to the step of putting blush on. Okay, so this is the blush that I'll be using. Usually I prefer using She Glam. Oh, this is, you can't really see. It says 3K Beauty Yara Blusher Stick. I can't really remember where I got this. It might have been a flea market, but can't remember. I usually use Shein's liquid blush. They look like this. This is the Shein's highlighter, but, or Shein, I really don't know how you guys pronounce that, but I say Shein. Anyway, so I use their liquid blush usually because it's always been my favorite, but it's finished and I need to order more, so we're gonna use this one. So typically with my blush, I just go like a couple little dabs, and then I also do some on my nose just for some color. And then we take this, which is also a Shein blusher brush. As you can tell, I really like Shein's makeup products, guys. Like, they're so inexpensive and they're really good. Like this foundation that I've got on as well, as you can see, it's like full coverage, and it's also a Shein foundation. If I'm not mistaken, here it is. It's She Glam Skinfinite Hydrating Foundation, which is also almost done. Can't really... There. Yeah. So that's what I've got on my face. Anyway, back to the story. So as I was saying, as I got older, I got quite shy. I became a shy person. I was bullied in school, primary school, mostly in like the older years, like I would say between grades 5 and 7 is when the bullying like really kicked off. And then I was also bullied in high school. So yeah, that kind of thing really affected me a lot more than I care to admit. And it really like made me feel like I was too much and I had to like shrink myself down into like a smaller, quieter package so that I wouldn't bother people, I guess. So that's kind of why I am the way I am today. I'm like trying to get back to who I used to be and get back to the more carefree version of myself. But it's hard, like it's gonna take some time, it's gonna take some work, and I've acknowledged that, but I am proud of myself for putting myself out there, making these vlogs and the TikTok videos I've been making. Guys, if you don't follow me on TikTok, please follow me. Like, I would really appreciate the support. But yeah, I was always too scared to post, and now that I've started, I am actually really enjoying it. I've had a couple negative comments. I've had a couple haters, but it's okay, guys. Sticks and stones, you know, like it's not gonna stop me. People don't affect me the way they used to. And sometimes that doesn't mean like that doesn't mean what they say doesn't hurt, because sometimes it can. Like, I am human at the end of the day. I have feelings. I'm not gonna pretend that it doesn't hurt me, but I'm not gonna let it change what I'm trying to do. I'm not gonna let it affect my life. I will read the negative comment, acknowledge that someone like maybe doesn't like the sound of my voice, and that's okay. Like, everyone has a type of voice that they really like, and then a type of voice that they really don't like, and that's fine. Like, we're all entitled to our opinions. I just wish people kept their nasty opinions to themselves, you know? Like, if you're not enjoying the way I'm singing, just scroll, you know? Like, there's no need for harshness. But at the end of the day, I have accepted that wanting a music career means you're gonna deal with people who are gonna hate you and be mean just for the sake of it, you know? And that's fine. That's okay. You do you, boo. I'm gonna keep doing me, and one day when I am touring and on stage, your comment not gonna matter. So that's just how I feel about it. Anyway, so that's my eyeliner done. I usually do like a little wing. Wings I struggle with, guys. I actually really struggle to get my wings even a lot of the time. I can't even tell if these are even. Probably not, knowing me. I don't know. You guys let me know. Even, uneven, did I do a terrible job? Anyway, this was the eyeliner, liquid eyeliner I'm using. It is called something that I can't pronounce because it's dye, like D-A-I, Dye-Near. Don't know, waterproof eyeliner. I don't know, guys. I just bought it because it's a pretty, like, look at this pretty packaging. It's so beautiful. Yeah, and it's nice. It's a really nice eyeliner. Anyway, moving on to mascara. I don't do eyeshadow. I feel like I've only ever done eyeshadow for like special occasions, or like if I'm going out somewhere fancy and I want to like just do a little bit extra. But eyeshadow, I don't really, maybe it's because I'm bad at doing it that I don't enjoy doing it, but is what it is, I guess. Anyway, mascara. I'm using Million Pauline 8D Mascara Volume Magic. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's pretty cool. Also an interesting packaging because it's so gold and shiny and whatever. I think I also got this from a flea market, knowing me. And it wasn't expensive, and it's quite nice, guys. Like, it's one of my favorite ones that I've used so far. The other one that I use is an Isabella Garcia one. It's this one. This one I'll use for more of a natural look because the bristles on this brush are much smaller. So it doesn't like give me huge lashes, you know? So like that one is perfect for a more natural look. This one I do when I do my wings so that my eyelashes stand out a little bit more. Anyway, so let me tell you guys about my debut EP that I'm working on. Yes, EP. So I'm going to be releasing 6 tracks for my EP. Hopefully 6. We're working on the debut single first, obviously. So the debut single is called Show You, and it's basically about me saying to all the people in my life that have kind of told me I could never make it or never achieve my dreams. It's kind of me saying to them, like, say what you want to say, I'm gonna show you. Like, I'm gonna prove you wrong. I will show you that I can do it, and that, like, you didn't, like, your words can't break me down. You can't, like, you can never break my soul. Like, literally one of the lyrics in it is, you can make your jokes, but you'll never break my soul. And that is something that I have really like leaned into these past few years, because like I said, I used to be extremely affected by the nasty things people would say to me or about me. And the past few years I've really like come into my own in the sense of like I don't let things break me down the way that they used to. And I'm really proud of myself for that, because I feel like I've come a long way, and I feel like my confidence in myself has grown immensely. So obviously we've still got a lot of work to do. There's still a ways to go. I still do have confidence issues every now and then, but we're working on it and we're making progress, and that's all that matters, guys. All that matters is that you keep doing you, you make progress, and you don't let people keep you down. As long as you try, that's all that matters. I don't know if I should add more blush, guys. Maybe a little bit. I think a little bit. Just because you can't really see it. Now, where did I put the blush? There, behind my cup of already cold coffee in my Slytherin mug, because I am a Harry Potter fan and I am a Slytherin. Oh, that might be a bit too much now. Let's see. Dab, 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 dab. I wish I could play you guys my song, but like I said, the vocals got deleted. Still trying to figure out why that happened and how it happened, but yeah, we're starting again. Like, the beat at least is still there. I just have to re-record vocals, send to my producer again. To be fair, the original vocals that I recorded, some of them weren't that great. Like, we had to redo some of them anyway to improve on it. But I'm just a little bit bummed that the lyrics, the vocals that were good got deleted as well. So I have to redo the good and the bad, but that's fine. Oh, I'm using this highlighter Palladio, really good. Also, I used to have, I think they're finished now. Here. Oops. So Palladio foundation is also really good, and they're not expensive. I think that's like, it's like 90 Rand or 90 to 100 Rand for one of those little tubes. And I know it looks little, but I promise you it lasts, because a little bit of that foundation really goes a long way. I've probably had that one for like a year, and it's finished now, which is why I'm using the She Glam foundation. But yeah, I recommend, if you don't want to order from Shein, because I know that that's like a little bit of like a iffy subject for some people. Some people don't like Shein. So if you don't want to order from Shein and you're looking for a really good coverage foundation, Palladio, really good brand. My cousin actually recommended that for me. She works for Signature Cosmetics and she's quite good with her makeup recommendations, so what she says I trust. Okay, so what else? I'm just trying to think. It's actually, I've never like made a video while doing my makeup before, and it's actually harder than you would think, because you have to concentrate on what you're doing while concentrating on what you're saying, and also try not to break things while you're at it. But I think I'm done. I've done my highlighter, I've done the blush, eyeliner, mascara. Yeah, I think we're good. I think literally just some color. So this is also Palladio. Palladio. Again, guys, I'm not good with pronunciation, so please forgive me if I've pronounced it wrong. Okay, and then for the gloss, I'm using Essence Extreme Shine. It's also a plumper. Yeah, it's really, this is a really nice one. I can't really tell what color it is though. what shade it is, but it's really pretty. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see that properly, but it's got like some sparkles in it. It's really pretty. Okay, so makeup is done. I'm no Bailey Sarian, so don't expect the most incredible makeup. Also Bailey, I love watching Bailey's videos because just like the way she's able to be herself and be real and tell a story in her videos while doing her makeup in like full glam, like she does the most amazing makeup, guys. It's like I really give her props because, like I said, doing this, like talking into a camera while doing makeup, not as easy as it looks. It takes a lot of concentration. So I have a lot of respect for the content creators on YouTube that do this all the time. Also, my Powerpuff Girls poster fell down. That's really sad. I need to put that back up. But anyway, now that makeup is done, let's get to those questions that people have been asking me. Okay, so the first question is from Steven De Beer on TikTok, and he asked, do you foresee getting trolled by toxic humans, and would you let them affect you? Honestly, it's the internet. Like, I am gonna get trolled. People have already been, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video. I've had 2 people leave some not so nice comments on my videos, and I've started going live on TikTok, and there was someone who was trolling quite a bit in one of my lives. So I mean, it's the internet, like you're gonna get trolls, and I have just resigned myself to accepting that. Like, there's gonna be trolls, there's gonna be mean people, but you can't let it get to you, because if you let it, it's just gonna keep spiraling. It's basically like a snowball, because the first bad comment you see, if you let that affect you, then the next comment you see will also affect you. So if you keep seeing all these comments and you keep letting all of them affect you, you're just gonna grow this bigger and bigger ball of like doubt and like despair, I guess. So I'm not gonna let it affect me at all. Like I said, I am human, so my feelings do get hurt. So sometimes I see something mean and I'm like, ouch, that was kind of rude. But then I move on, like I brush it off and I move on. And I hope that I'll be able to keep doing that. I know that it can get a lot. I know that a lot of people who are on social media, not necessarily just singers, but people who put themselves out there and post their content on TikTok, on YouTube, no matter what their niche is, it's hard. Like you're gonna get hate, and we just gotta keep moving. We just gotta keep doing what we're doing, and we will see the rewards, and those people will still be sitting in their rooms making nasty comments, not getting anywhere with life, sorry, and we'll be doing what we love. So then the next question is from Donovan Mayer on TikTok, and he asked, so if you could change something about your life tomorrow, what would it be? I think the best way to answer that for me is I would want to change my financial situation. I want to be more financially stable, because it does take money to go to studios and record your songs. It takes money to buy the equipment you need for vlogging and for music recording, paying people to create beats for you. It also takes money. Like, I mean, I guess you can learn all of these things yourself, but that takes time. And if you want a quick course, you'll probably have to like purchase a course from Udemy, which I have bought a Udemy course on music production. I just haven't had the time to actually sit and go through it. But yeah, I would just make myself have like a little bit more money so that I have the funds to really do all the things for my music, record the music, get it mastered professionally, do a music video, do photo shoots, that kind of thing. Like I said, I am working on an EP of like roughly 6 songs. The first 5 are all gonna be original songs written by me, and then the 6th song is actually gonna be a collab with my friend Zanzi, who has also released her own debut track. It's called Toxic. It's on Spotify, guys. Please go listen to it. It's so good. Like, give her some love and support. It's a really cool track. So the 6th song will be a collab with Zanzi, and we've co-written that 6th track together. So that's gonna be the EP, and I haven't decided which song I'm gonna be doing a music video for yet, but we'll see which song gets like the most hype, which song people are asking for a music video for, and then we'll take it from there. And then the last question that I'm gonna answer is from Molten Muse on Instagram, and they asked, what is your favorite type of lyrical content? So for me, I've always been the type of person who listens to the words more than the beat. I know a lot of people listen to music for the catchy beat and they don't really get into the lyrics that much, but I am very much a lover of lyrics. Like, I will listen to the lyrics and I'll be like, wow, that's like, that has such a deep meaning, or that was a clever lyric. Like, I like to analyze lyrics basically. And my favorite, I guess I could say, like, my favorite is lyrics that make you really think, like lyrics that make you sit back and go, wow, like that's like some food for thought, you know? Lyrics that kind of like speak to your emotions, and lyrics that you can relate with, really. So some of my top favorite artists of all time are Louis Tomlinson and Taylor Swift, and they're really good examples of having lyrics that have meanings, or like lyrics that make you sit back and go like, damn, like that was deep, or like that has a crazy hidden message behind it, you know? So that kind of stuff I'm really into. And I could talk about it for days. Like, if we're listening to music together, I just know that I will be analyzing the lyrics in my head, and I will talk to you about it. I will say, oh my gosh, like that, did you hear that? Like, that was a crazy thing to say, like this means this, and blah blah blah. Like, I could go on about it. I actually get quite obnoxious when it comes to lyrics, so is what it is. I think that's everything that I wanted to talk about today. I wish I could give you guys a release date for my debut single, but unfortunately, with the mishap of me losing the lyrics, losing the vocal recordings, it's a bit of a setback. So I'm gonna have to re-record, my producer's gonna have to re-work on it. And yeah, so I really don't know how long it's gonna take, and I can't give you guys a release date, but hopefully I'll be able to show you a bit of a teaser of it soon, and as soon as I know the release dates, I will let you guys know. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me, and thank you guys for watching and listening to me ramble on about random things. And I hope you guys join the next video as well. Hopefully we can post one again next week, but my schedule has been insane, so we'll see. But I will see you guys really soon. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and on TikTok. I do go live every now and then on TikTok, and I try to post at least once a day on TikTok. So if you're not already following me and coming onto my lives and stuff like that, please feel free to do so. I would really appreciate all the support. Thanks, guys.